Okay, when you thought that Meghan couldn't go any lower, there's always, a new frontier. It's like those six women on that Blue Origin Johnson, huge Johnson that went into, well, low space, the frontier of space. But Meghan has her own frontiers that she keeps breaking. She keeps breaking her limits, and how low can she go? And this time, thanks to the reporting from the Daily Beast, Meghan Markle has made the unlikely decision to promote a series of clothing brands associated with her arch rival, Kate Middleton. And I'm going to talk a couple of things about that, of course, on her new internet shopping page. So first of all, Meghan and Catherine, Princess of Wales, are by no means arch rivals. Meghan has, let's say, doesn't have anything to do with Catherine, and vice versa. But Meghan insists, and I need to grab onto the titles. I need to grab onto the monogram. I need to grab, that. Hold on to that, because that is the only way that she's gonna be relevant. And Catherine will be, I don't think that she could be more detached from whatever Meghan is doing. I think that she is completely unaware of anything that Meghan is doing. I'm pretty sure Catherine has 1,000 more important things to do than having any knowledge of what Meghan is doing. It's like you have that privilege, right? It's like something that you don't have personal social media, or don't need to read social media. You have an aide that reads social media for you, what's going on, maybe the sentiment when something happens to you or your family, and that's it. You have nothing to do with the gingerbread and nothing to do with Meghan. But Meghan, on the other hand, she needs, she needs to keep the grift going. And to keep the grift going, well, this is quite disturbing. This is the thing. This is her shop now. You might recognize things that we have seen, and let's say other times. Meghan steals fits from Kate's kids for her new online shop. Let me try to fix the screen here. You can read it with me, because this is just outrageous. Much better. Meghan Markle has made the unlikely decision to promote a series of clothing brands associated with Catherine on her new internet shopping page. Given that Meghan's kids have only been rarely photographed, and not that we care, or at least not that I care about she photographing or showing her kids, it's like I really have nothing to do with that. Don't want nothing. You know that I barely discuss about Meghan's family in this channel, because it's not a problem. Maybe Meghan's shenanigans is one thing, Harry's shenanigans is one thing, how they deceive and how they fake stuff. But as usual, I say that kids are out of bounds. They have been rarely photographed. The general public has had little idea of the prevailing sausage kid aesthetic until now. And that's okay. That's no big deal. But the problem is when Meghan says, "Oh yes, I cannot, let's say, what would be the word for this? I cannot run out of moments with the merchant stuff of the little ones, of Meghan's little ones. She doesn't want to spend them too fast, because they're gonna lose their punch, right? If you show something, if you show too much, then it's gonna lose its punch. No, let's do something. Let's get associated with the royal family again, and let's get these outlets be talking about that again. And when they talk about that, it's like she said about her last name. Oh, people misinterpreted this. People took this out of context. People will be taking this out of context. All the clothing related to Catherine's kids, oh, nothing of the sort. This is not about that. This has nothing to do with them. Yeah, it absolutely has to do with them. And she's going to deflect like, oh, I'm innocent. I'm not doing any of this. This is all made up by the mainstream media, all those evil YouTubers that talk all this stuff, all this vitriol and hate all day. That's what she's going to say, right? That's what she's going to say. We know that. We know Meghan very well. So intriguingly, Meghan's Easter edit, which she uploaded to her Shop My page on Monday, notably features classics from brands generally associated with Catherine's kids, George, Charlotte, and Louis. There is, for example, a floral rabbit dress from UK brand Trotters, which has long been a go-to for the Cambridges. Princess Charlotte wore a similar dress in a different color from the brand in photographs sent by Catherine to mark her 4th birthday. The dress subsequently sold out in record time. So I think I don't have, I'm not going to show that dress. But again, the thing is, you remember Meghan's, I wouldn't like to say a rift. Let's say the impasse that Meghan had with Charlotte and Catherine, of course, because Catherine is a lioness that if you mess up with it, you know that Catherine can look peaceful or all that. She is lovely, smiling, but mess up the wrong way with her kids, and you will find out. I don't think that Meghan found out. And Meghan realized that, I think that day Meghan realized that she was not that powerful inside the royal family. She already knew that she was going to leave for her proposed 50-50 royal agreement. No, never going to happen. But that day, she realized when she messed up with Charlotte and Catherine that was not going to work. And I guess, I'm pretty sure that she went to Harry, crying how she was treated and all this. And, well, now she's using that. She's going down memory lane. She's merging by proxy. I couldn't imagine that you could do something like that, but it's actually this. You're merging by proxy. You're using somebody else's kids to merge for your own brand, because what does this have to do with you? And remember, I Shop My page in which you add brands or products from brands in which you don't necessarily have an official partnership with. You don't need to have an official partnership, but if you sell stuff, or if these brands sell stuff through your page, you get a commission. It's basically the influencer thing. This is the way that when we merge other people's brands, other people's services, other people's products, we get a cut of that. You could imagine that Meghan, that was achieved marrying into the royal family, was going to end up with this, and not only not being able to enter in these official agreements with brands. She couldn't even land it. But being, just another influencer, and in this case, using Catherine's kids' fashion to, earn a quick buck. Who could have thought about this? I don't know. Not me. I think this was beyond that I could imagine, so that's why I'm covering. Another famously royal adjacent British brand, Bowden, is also featured in Meghan's new edit. A cute baby dress with a blue, pink, and yellow shell motif is among her choices. Bowden has made no secret of its attachment to the Windsors, releasing a very British baby collection in 2018 to mark the birth of Prince Louis. Princess Charlotte wore a Bowden sweater in her 8th birthday photos, which were taken by Catherine. So, Meghan's collection also references another iconic young royal moment with a pair of checked pajamas in pale blue from American brand Petit Plume. Who could forget the swagger of Prince George wearing the same Petit Plume pajamas from after his bedtime meeting with President Obama at Kensington Palace in 2016. So easy. It's something that you say, no, this is the kind of things that Some YouTubers will made up, but oh, Meghan published this and then she took it down. No, she actually did this. She's actually merging this. She's actually merging William and Catherine's kids by proxy, since she doesn't want to what would be the word for that? She doesn't want like the outspend the star power of her own kids, I guess, because oh yeah, it says that is for emergencies only. That is for emergencies only. I made a crazy thing here. That is for emergencies only, but that's how low she has gotten. And I need to talk about Harry's thing with Santa Ballet and how he essentially just left, not only left Santa Ballet, but it's like Santa Ballet left all the children that needed help, let them down. I will talk about that in another video. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Much love and bliss.